But lovely to see a community event there in Balmoral, and your event is all about community, the Big Walk. So go on, what can you tell us?
That's right, yes, I'm here today to talk about the Big Walk, which is an event that's been going for quite a long time, originally created by the Eden Project.
Right.
And it couldn't take place unless it was helped out by the National Lottery, which is great. But today, there are 4 groups of people heading away from Morecambe, in the northwest, which is apparently the geographical centre of England, measured in some sort of way.
Someone's measured
it, exactly.
Yeah.
And they're going to the 4 different parts of the UK, so that's England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. And as they're walking, they are travelling through lots of different communities to look at community projects, to meet people, to bring people together, the elderly, young people. They're fantastic. I mean, for example, last year, 9 million people joined in, which is incredible.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that is.
It's an amazing pastime that people love, and these little people doing these walks, they're doing it for their own reason, aren't they?
Absolutely. And they arrive on the 3rd of June at their homes, and on that day, there will be the follow-up to the Big Walk, which is the big lunch.
Amazing.
Which
and that's
is
the
the
bit
bit
they'll
I'm
be
going
looking
for.
for.
That's what see you at the finish line.
We're going to catch up with the walkers who are setting up from Morecambe a bit later on. But you've got personal experience, of course. We've got to mention the Sport Relief Challenge. What was it, 135 miles?
137.
137 miles
Those 2, Al.
that you walked, and you likened it to childbirth. I mean, that's saying something.
Oh, it was grim.
Pretty horrendous. Well, you say that, Joe, but then recently, well, I mean, you told one of our researchers, actually, that looking back now, though, although it was similar to childbirth, that you would do it again.
Do you know why I told them that?
Why?
Because they were threatening me. And I won't do it again.
No?
Like that.
Oh.
I had hold of my shirt. No.
So you did...
One of our team holding you at fist point.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh.
They won't be coming in.
I tell you what, though, you did all that walking, then you kind of went to Morecambe, and then to this year you're just here with us talking about it. You're scaling back your walking
I'm
on a
scaling
yearly
back.
basis.
As I said this year, just the big lunch.
Just the big lunch. Good. Well, let's see how the teams are feeling, because they are setting off, as we said shortly. We've sent our presenter with the longest legs to talk to the walkers. Alex Riley is in Morecambe, in a very sunny Morecambe, actually,
Great.
Alex.
It's absolutely glorious here, Alex. The sun is shining. We can see the Lake District behind us. It's fantastic. And behind me, I've got representatives from Team England, Team Wales, Team Scotland and Team Northern Ireland, who over the next 18 days are going to go on a journey of 1,522 miles between them. Now, you don't do a walk like that unless you've got a really good reason. And all our walkers have got stories. So let's hear from, first of all, Team England, Stephen. Now, Stephen, the reason behind this for you is a very personal story.
Yeah, my cousin was lost due to knife crime. I'm quite concerned about the increase of violence in the streets, especially in London. We were running a project for 12 years in Walthamstow, the Soul Project, Tumble in the Jungle. We recently lost our space, and I'm really interested in finding out more about the projects that's happening across the UK, looking at particularly safe spaces for young people, but all the different type of projects and people working in the heart of the communities and looking at the fantastic work that they do out there.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be very inspirational. Now, Jude, you're Team Wales.
I am.
Now, you are involved in all sorts of different things in your local community, including something that involves a combination of dancing and soup. Can you explain what that is?
Well, I'm very privileged to be involved in a local project in our town, Llandrindod Wells, called Llandrindod Soup. And the purpose of that is a fun evening to get local people together who've got tiny ideas that have a huge impact on our community. And the fun evening is a way of providing micro-funding for those projects. And sometimes we expand ourselves into disco soup, which is an awesome way of making sure that food doesn't go to waste and basically having fun.
Great, but do be careful with hot liquids and dancing. It's a potentially lethal combination, if you see where I'm going. Adam, you're going to Scotland, you're Team Scotland. You're going to be visiting the Panthers, the wheelchair rugby team.
Yeah, we'll be visiting them in Easter House on the 21st of May, about 4 o'clock. It's just to obviously showcase what you can do in the community with disabled kids and adults and getting everybody involved in how the community comes together. And that's what the Panthers are all about, and that's why I'm here, support the Eden Project.
Brilliant. Okay, and finally, Team Northern Ireland, Michael. It's a hell of a long way that you're going to go. Are you prepared? Have you got the blister plasters? Have you got good shoes?
Yeah, all packed, all prepared. I'm ready to go. Heading to the Isle of Man first, and then up to Northern Ireland and meet all the great projects over there who are preparing for the big launch. And I'm inviting everyone in Northern Ireland to join me on the community walk on the 26th of May on Rathlin Island. And all this is possible through the National Lottery. So great.
Fantastic. Be careful when you're crossing the Irish Sea. It's very wet, okay? Jo Brand's got some advice for walkers. She says, if you see an ice cream van, have an ice cream. You deserve it, okay? So, we're over to Jo in the studio, and she's going to set the ball rolling, so over to you.
Yes, Alex, you're absolutely right. We should get this walk on the road,
Shall
shouldn't
we?
Yes, come on.
We're done with whistles and clappers to get things started.
And klaxons.
With klaxons, we're done with it. We think we should get this going in a whole new way. We think the big walk should get going with the gong.
Okay.
Go. So if you wouldn't mind...
I wouldn't mind at all. I'm really looking forward to this.
doing the honours for us. A wonderful,
Are you ready?
slightly
Are you ready?
over-elaborate gong for you. In your own time, Jo, count us down.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.